here today with the quails, and we're going to try and make an automatic water feeder. So we've got here some nipples, some of these little water nipples. They just peck at these and water drips out. A lot of people hang them for buckets, which is a good idea as well, but so I don't have to go in there and so it has minimum room, I'm going to mount some of these on a piece of pipe. And I've got one of these small header tanks from a local DIY shop, and that holds quite a lot of water. I don't know how much totally. That's going to sit on the top of the hutch and it's going to feed the whole system. So we'll get going. I'm going to cut a piece of pipe and I'm going to start inserting some of the little yellow water nipples in there and give it a first test. Okay, so we've fitted some of these little water nipples into the pipe, and I've made it just long enough so that it fits in the grill, and that'll sit quite nicely there. It'll be fairly straightforward now just to bring it back up to there, but I do want a method of being able to, want a low point in the whole system so that I can empty it. So it's just a case now of figuring a way out to put this T-piece and also this quite clunky big stop tap. They do smaller ones, but I just couldn't get one in a 22mm pipe. So I'm going to stick this in the way as well, so down here, so that basically I can turn this off, lock the system up and it's fine, open the system up and I can drain the whole thing out. Okay, so that's the next step. Let's show you what stage we're at. So if we come down here now, you can see that I've zip tied on the pipe. Obviously they need trimming down. This end's dead, but at the bottom there you can see that I've got my water outfeed at the lowest point. Everything's tilting back a little bit. Okay, this is the final setup. I'm going to be honest, I ran out of time last night, so this is day 2 actually. I spent some time siliconing up so I put some silicone around the water nipples themselves. There were a few that were just weeping a little bit, so that's solved that. Pretty happy how it's turned out. The quails have already found it and are drinking from it, no problem. There's the tap that empties the entire system. I think you can see there how I've got it hooked up. At the moment, the header tank is full. Goes directly down into this pipe, and the header pipe's full. I've purposely put the header tank quite full, just to try and increase the pressure on the water to ensure that the water nipples don't leak too much. And at the moment, I've done nothing with the inlet. The reason I've left it like that is because possibly nearer the winter time I'm going to want to add a pump in there so that it doesn't freeze and the water keeps circulating with a small heater. So that's where we're up to. I'm going to admit it looks a little bit more industrial than I'd hoped. I wish I'd have got black piping, but I couldn't find any. So I'm going to put a piece of wood down the side there just to hide the majority of that pipe. But the key thing is you've got fresh water, it works, and they seem to be happy drinking from it.